Imagine waking up each morning with a burning passion, a clear purpose that propels you out of bed, invigorating every part of your day. Now contrast this with those days when you feel aimless, stuck in a rut of laziness, where even the simplest tasks seem monumental. What makes the difference? Today we're diving into an ancient Japanese philosophy that holds the secret to transforming your life from the latter to the former. Welcome to the world of Ikigai, a path to finding your unique purpose and overcoming the chains of laziness. In our fast-paced modern world, it's all too easy to fall into the trap of laziness. We've all been there, those days when motivation seems like a distant memory and our goals feel out of reach. But what if I told you that this pervasive sense of lethargy could be more than just a lack of willpower? What if it's a symptom of a deeper issue, a life devoid of true purpose and direction? My journey with laziness has been a personal battle. I remember days when I felt like I was walking through a fog of apathy, where even my passions seemed dull and uninteresting. It was a cycle of procrastination and guilt, and it seemed impossible to break free. But then, I encountered a concept that changed my perspective, Ikigai. This Japanese philosophy, which translates to a reason for being, is a convergence of what you love, what you are good at, what the world needs, and what you can be paid for. It's about finding the sweet spot where your passions and talents meet the needs of the world. This video is not just about combating laziness in the traditional sense, it's about a deeper transformation. We're going to explore how finding your Ikigai can reignite your zest for life, providing you with a clear direction and a renewed sense of purpose. It's about shifting the focus from what you should be doing to what you truly want to be doing. We'll start by delving into what laziness really is. Is it a lack of discipline? Or is it possibly a signpost, pointing to a life that's out of alignment with your true desires and potential? We'll explore the psychological underpinnings of laziness, looking at why our brains sometimes prefer inaction to pursuing our goals. From there, we'll journey into the heart of Ikigai. I'll share the origins of this life-affirming philosophy and break down its 4 key components. This isn't just a theoretical discussion. I'll guide you through practical exercises to help you identify your own Ikigai. We'll explore how to weave these insights into your everyday life, turning them from abstract concepts into a living, breathing part of your daily existence. But finding your purpose is just the beginning. The real magic happens when you start to apply it to overcome laziness. We'll discuss how having a clear purpose based on your Ikigai can fuel your motivation and energy levels. You'll learn how to set goals that resonate with your Ikigai, and I'll share strategies for incorporating daily habits that align with your newfound purpose. Of course, no journey is without its challenges. We'll tackle the common obstacles you might face while pursuing your purpose and provide practical solutions to overcome them. This includes balancing your professional, personal, and social life, and adapting your Ikigai as you grow and evolve. The final part of our journey will focus on living with this philosophy. It's about making a long-term commitment to a life that's in harmony with your purpose. We'll talk about how to make life decisions, big and small, in line with your Ikigai, and the importance of continually reassessing and adapting your path. In essence, this video is an invitation to explore a deeper dimension of yourself, to reconnect with your passions, and to align your life with a purpose that energizes and fulfills you. It's about breaking free from the shackles of laziness, not through sheer willpower, but through the discovery of your unique meaning. Laziness is a term we often hear thrown around, but what does it truly mean? Commonly, laziness is perceived as an unwillingness to act or work, a kind of inertness that grips us. However, This surface-level understanding fails to recognize the complex web of factors beneath. To truly tackle laziness, we first need to differentiate it from its benign cousins, relaxation and fatigue. Relaxation is a conscious choice to rest and rejuvenate. It's an essential process that allows our minds and bodies to recover from the stresses of daily life. Fatigue, on the other hand, is a state of physical or mental exhaustion. It's a signal from our bodies or minds that we need to rest. Laziness, distinct from these two, is often a symptom rather than a choice or a signal. It's not about the need to rest, but rather about a reluctance to engage despite having the capacity to do so. From a psychological standpoint, laziness can be a complex interplay of various factors. One primary factor is a lack of motivation. When our goals don't seem compelling or rewarding, our drive to achieve them naturally wanes. This lack of motivation might stem from not having clear goals, not seeing the value in the goals we have, or simply feeling overwhelmed by the magnitude of the tasks at hand. Another critical psychological factor is the fear of failure. Often, we avoid starting tasks because we're scared of not succeeding. This fear can be deeply rooted in our past experiences, self-esteem issues, or societal pressures. It creates a paralyzing effect where the possibility of negative outcomes overshadows our potential for success. Procrastination, closely linked to laziness, is another aspect worth exploring. It's a coping mechanism where we delay tasks to avoid discomfort or unpleasant emotions associated with those tasks. This can create a vicious cycle. The more we delay, the more daunting the task seems, and the less inclined we feel to tackle it. The impact of chronic laziness can be far-reaching. On a personal level, it can stunt our growth and development. When we consistently avoid challenges or shirk responsibilities, we miss out on opportunities to learn new skills, build resilience, and develop a sense of accomplishment. This stagnation can lead to feelings of dissatisfaction and a lack of fulfillment in our personal lives. In relationships, chronic laziness can create tension and conflict. When one person habitually avoids responsibilities or puts minimal effort into the relationship, it can place an unfair burden on others. This imbalance can lead to resentment, a breakdown in communication, and ultimately strained relationships. Professionally, laziness can severely hinder career progress. In the workplace, a lack of initiative and effort can translate to poor performance reviews, missed promotions, or even job loss. In the broader scope, if a significant portion of a population succumbs to chronic laziness, it can impact societal progress and innovation. Understanding these facets of laziness is crucial in addressing it effectively. It's not about chastising ourselves for being lazy, but rather about understanding the underlying reasons and addressing them. By doing so, we can unlock a more productive, fulfilling, and purpose-driven life. Ikigai, a term that has no direct equivalent in English, originates from the Japanese island of Okinawa, often referred to as the island of longevity. This concept, deeply ingrained in Okinawan culture, intertwines with their lifestyle and is considered one of the reasons behind their remarkable longevity. This term combines two Japanese words, iki, meaning life, and gai, which roughly translates to worth or value. Together, it signifies the value of being alive, the joy and purpose one finds in life's pursuits. It's about discovering what makes life worth living for you as an individual. In Okinawan culture, this isn't just a pursuit for the young or the ambitious. It's a lifelong journey that continues well into old age, evolving and adapting with time. In the broader Japanese philosophy, Ikigai is viewed as a convergence of four primary elements, each representing essential questions that guide us towards finding our unique purpose. Let's delve into these 4 dimensions. What you love, your passion. This dimension urges you to explore your passions and interests. It's about asking yourself, what activities make me feel happy and fulfilled? These are activities that you're naturally drawn to, that you can immerse yourself in for hours without feeling the passage of time, the things that you would do even if you weren't getting paid. 2. What you are good at, your vocation. Here, the focus shifts to your skills and talents. What are the things you excel at? These could be skills you've developed over the years or innate talents you've always possessed. It's about recognizing your strengths and how they can be applied in various aspects of your life. 3. What the world needs, your mission. This dimension extends beyond the self and looks at your role in the larger context of the world. It involves considering how your passions and skills can meet the needs of others. What can you offer that will contribute positively to society or your community? It's about finding a sense of purpose in serving others and making a difference. 4. What you can be paid for, your profession. The final dimension addresses the practical aspect of life, making a living. It asks you to consider how you can monetize your passions and skills. However, it's important to note that Ikigai doesn't imply that you need to turn every passion into a career. Rather, it's about finding a balance where your work provides financial stability and personal fulfillment. The intersection of these 4 elements is where this term lies. It's that sweet spot where your passions align with your talents, meet the needs of the world, and can sustain you financially. Finding your Ikigai means you're not just existing but living a life filled with purpose, joy, and fulfillment. However, discovering your Ikigai is not an overnight process. It's a journey of self-exploration, trial and error, and introspection. It requires you to be honest with yourself, to explore different areas of your life, and to be open to the evolving nature of your purpose. As life changes, so too might your purpose, and that's perfectly normal. The key is to stay attuned to your inner self and the world around you, continually seeking alignment between what you love, what you are good at, what the world needs, and what you can be paid for. The journey to uncovering your purpose begins with an in-depth self-exploration. This process involves introspection and reflection across the 4 dimensions of Ikigai: what you love, what you are good at, what the world needs, and what you can be paid for. 1. Exploring passions, what you love. Start by listing activities that bring you joy and fulfillment. These could be hobbies, interests, or anything that you find deeply satisfying. Ask yourself, when do I feel most alive? Or, what activities make me lose track of time? It could be anything from cooking, painting, or writing, to more abstract things like problem solving, helping others, or organizing. 2. Assessing skills, what you are good at. Next, focus on your talents and skills. Reflect on feedback you've received from others, moments when you felt a sense of achievement, or tasks you find relatively easy and enjoyable. These could range from specific skills like coding, teaching, or public speaking, to more general skills like empathy, critical thinking, or creativity. 3. Identifying needs, what the world needs. This dimension requires you to think beyond yourself and consider how your abilities and passions could meet the needs of others. Reflect on the issues or needs in your community or the world that resonate with you. Education, healthcare, or even more localized issues in your community. 4. Considering earning potential, what you can be paid for. Finally, think about how you can monetize your passions and skills. This doesn't mean turning every passion into a job, but rather finding a way to sustain yourself while doing what you love. Are there existing professions or niches where your passions and skills intersect? Could you create a new path or business idea based on these? Once you have a list for each dimension, the next step is to find overlaps, which is where your potential Ikigai lies. Look for intersections between what you love and what you are good at. This is often where your passion and vocation intersect. Then, see how these can align with what the world needs and what you can be paid for. Creating a visual map or a Venn diagram can be incredibly helpful in this process. Place each of your listed items in the corresponding circles and look for overlaps. The center, where all 4 dimensions intersect, is your Ikigai. However, remember that Ikigai is not always found at the perfect center. Sometimes it might lean more towards 1 or 2 dimensions, and that's perfectly fine. To illustrate, let's look at some examples. Example 1. Imagine someone who loves painting, passion, has developed a skill in digital graphic design, vocation, sees a need for compelling visual communication in social campaigns, mission, and finds opportunities to work as a freelance graphic designer, profession. Their Ikigai lies in the intersection of these elements, using their artistic skills and passion for meaningful visual storytelling to contribute to social causes while earning a livelihood. Example 2. Consider someone passionate about cooking, passion, particularly skilled in nutrition and healthy eating, vocation, recognizes a growing need for dietary education in their community, mission, and can earn by offering cooking classes or nutritional consultancy, profession. Their Ikigai could be educating and helping others to eat healthily and deliciously. Remember, finding your purpose is a personal and often evolving journey. It might require you to step out of your comfort zone, learn new skills, or even rethink your career path. It's about trial and error, learning about yourself, and being open to where life takes you. Having explored how to find your Ikigai, we will next discuss how this powerful concept can be used to overcome laziness, fuel motivation, and guide you in setting meaningful goals that align with your life's purpose. Building on the foundation of discovering your purpose, let's now explore how this profound concept can be a catalyst in overcoming laziness. The key to overcoming laziness lies in finding a purpose that resonates deeply with your inner self. This is where this philosophy shines. When you discover your Ikigai, you uncover a source of motivation that is intrinsic and self-sustaining. Unlike external motivators such as money or recognition, intrinsic motivation comes from within. It's driven by an interest or enjoyment in the task itself, and it's far more powerful in inspiring action and perseverance. A clear purpose gives you a reason to get up in the morning, a direction that excites and fulfills you. It transforms "I have to" tasks into "I want to" activities. When you engage in tasks that align with your purpose, work doesn't feel like a chore. Instead, it becomes a meaningful pursuit. This shift in perspective is crucial in combating laziness, as it's not about pushing yourself to act against your will, but rather being pulled by a deeper, internal drive. Setting goals that align with your life meaning is essential for maintaining this intrinsic motivation. These goals act as stepping stones, guiding you along the path of your life meaning. Here are some tips for setting purpose-aligned goals. Reflect on your purpose. Revisit the 4 dimensions of your Ikigai and use them as a compass for setting your goals. Ensure that your goals resonate with what you love, what you are good at, what the world needs, and what can sustain you. Set specific and meaningful goals. Vague goals are less likely to inspire action. Make your goals specific, clear, and connected to the essence of your Ikigai. Balance. Aspiration with realism. While it's important to aim high, ensure your goals are achievable. Unrealistic goals can lead to frustration and demotivation. Break larger goals into smaller, manageable tasks to maintain momentum. Incorporate short-term and long-term goals. Short-term goals provide immediate motivation and a sense of achievement, while long-term goals keep you aligned with your overarching purpose. For example, if your Ikigai is to teach, a short-term goal might be to complete a teaching certification, while a long-term goal could be to open your own educational institute. Regularly review and adapt your goals. As you grow and evolve, so might your Ikigai. Regularly reflect on your goals and adjust them as needed to ensure they remain aligned with your life purpose. Moving forward in our journey, it is crucial to translate this concept into actionable steps in our daily lives. Implementing this concept is not just about identifying it, but living it, making it a part of every aspect of our existence. Cultivating passion and skills. Active engagement in passions. To live your Ikigai, actively engage in activities that you are passionate about. If you love painting, set aside regular time to paint. If you are passionate about music, dedicate time to practice or explore music. Active engagement means making these activities a non-negotiable part of your routine, not something you do only when you find spare time. Skill enhancement. Alongside nurturing your passions, focus on enhancing the skills that are integral to your Ikigai. This could involve formal education, online courses, workshops, or self-taught practices. For example, if your Ikigai involves writing, you might take creative writing courses or attend writers' workshops. Experimentation and exploration. Be open to experimenting with new ways to explore your passion and skills. This could mean trying new techniques, collaborating with others, or branching out into related areas. Experimentation keeps your journey towards Ikigai dynamic and exciting. Documenting progress. Keep a record of your progress. This could be a journal, a blog, or a digital portfolio. Documenting your journey not only serves as a motivational tool, but also helps you reflect on your growth and the evolution of your passions and skills. Balancing life's aspects. Work-life harmony. Balancing professional commitments with your Ikigai is crucial. If your current job doesn't align with your Ikigai, find ways to integrate aspects of your Ikigai into your job. Personal life alignment. Ensure that your personal life and relationships support and enrich your pursuit of Ikigai. This could mean setting boundaries to protect time for your passions or involving your loved ones in your journey. Social contributions. Part of Ikigai involves making a positive impact on the world. Engage in community activities, volunteer work. This not only enriches your own life, but also contributes to the broader community. Balanced routine. Create a daily routine that accommodates work, personal life, and activities related to your Ikigai. A balanced routine ensures that you are dedicating sufficient time and energy to each aspect of your life. Overcoming challenges. Dealing with doubt and fear. Pursuing your purpose, especially if it involves significant changes in life, can be daunting. When faced with doubt or fear, remind yourself of the reasons behind choosing your Ikigai. Reflect on the joy and fulfillment it brings to keep yourself motivated. Time management. One of the biggest challenges in pursuing life meaning is finding the time to do so. Effective time management, such as prioritizing tasks, eliminating unnecessary activities, and possibly waking up earlier or reallocating leisure time can help create space for your Ikigai activities. Financial considerations. If pursuing your Ikigai involves financial risk, like starting a new business or changing careers, plan carefully. This might include saving up a financial cushion, seeking part-time opportunities, or starting small while you transition. Seeking support. Don't hesitate to seek support. This could be from family, friends, mentors, or a community of like-minded individuals. Support networks provide encouragement, advice, and sometimes practical help. Resilience in the face of failure. Not every attempt to pursue your life purpose will be successful. It's important to develop resilience and view failures as learning opportunities. Reflect on what didn't work, adjust your approach, and try again. Overcoming the challenges on this path, such as dealing with doubt, managing time effectively, navigating financial implications, and building resilience against failures, is integral to living a life driven by Ikigai. Remember, the pursuit of your life goal is not a destination but a continuous journey of growth and self-discovery. By adopting these practical steps and maintaining a balanced approach, you can cultivate a life that resonates deeply with your inner values and passions, ultimately overcoming the inertia of laziness and living a life brimming with purpose and fulfillment. Let's take a moment to reflect on the key insights we've uncovered. We embarked on this journey by understanding the concept of laziness, not as a simple lack of effort, but as a complex phenomenon often rooted in a lack of purpose or direction. We unraveled the intricate Japanese concept of Ikigai, a beacon of inspiration that blends passion, vocation, mission, and profession into a harmonious life purpose. We delved into the practical aspects of discovering your purpose, guiding you through self-exploration exercises, helping you identify the convergence of what you love, what you excel at, what the world needs, and what can sustain you financially. We discussed how this profound understanding can counter the inertia of laziness by providing intrinsic motivation, a motivation that emanates from the very core of your being. Our journey then led us to integrate Ikigai into everyday life, emphasizing the need to actively cultivate your passions and skills, balance various aspects of life, and confront challenges with resilience. By embracing these principles, you can transform your daily routine into a reflection of your deepest desires and aspirations. As we conclude, I want to encourage each one of you to embark on this rewarding journey to discover and live your Ikigai. It's a path that promises not just an antidote to laziness, but a blueprint for a fulfilling and meaningful life. I urge you to take the first step, no matter how small, towards uncovering your unique purpose. Reflect on your passions, evaluate your skills, consider your contribution to the world, and find a way to sustainably weave these into your life. I invite you to share your thoughts, experiences, or your journey towards finding your life meaning in the comments below. Let this be a space for inspiration, where we can learn from and support each other. And if you found value in this video, please subscribe for more content that aims to enrich your life and awaken your true potential. Remember, the pursuit of life purpose is not just about reaching a destination. It's about savoring the journey, with all its ups and downs, its revelations and challenges. Your Ikigai is a living, evolving essence of who you are, constantly guiding you towards fulfillment, joy, and an unshakable sense of purpose. So take the leap, embrace the journey, and let your Ikigai illuminate the path to a life well lived.